Ну что ж, всем привет, дорогие друзья и подписчики моего канала. И я продолжаю свое прохождение по игре HOGWARTS LEGACY. Всем приятного просмотра и хорошего настроения. Погнали!
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends.
Lumos.
I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Revelio. Lumos.
What are you up to now?
This place has seen better days.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Revelio.
Hengist of Woodcroft certainly do have I swear to Merlin, that's that. How nice to see you, my young friend.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Revelio.
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there. Revelio.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Mrs. Rabe should be nearby. Revelio!
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
They'll be asking for favors. Whatever my
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio! Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
He wants them alive.
Only a hole. Arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Revelio.
If people don't... It's grim, I won't deny, but the times...
Field needs some stocks under Howard, is it? skips the fine print, and I have to break a few bones. I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
Perhaps it's dinner I'm hearing. What's that?
Lumos. Confringo. Bombarda. Arresto momentum. Protego. Accio. Confringo. Bombarda. Arresto momentum. Accio. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo.
To your knees.
Reducto.
Accio. Confringo.
Pagan tide. Is it?
What are your thoughts on
Electricity. Confringo. Bombarda. Accio.
Quite conductive, aren't we? Expulso.
Stupid. Bombarda.
might want to look up?
Confringo. Bombard. Arresto momentum. Accio. Confringo.
Death from above.
Revelio. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
What?
Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Hey, we should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. Plenty of spoil.
Go on. Always claiming he knows about herbology, this one. What a laugh. Go on. Name 9. That don't kill you, but cause a nasty pox. See? He can't do it.
Revelio.
I'll have you know, I'm from a lineage steeped in bravery. I shall kill you for this!
Expulsor!
Accio. Levioso.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Confringo. Bombardo.
Expulsor! Cynthia! Had enough yet?
Levioso. Stupefy. Levioso.
Wanna look up?
Stupefy. Expulsor.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Accio. Levioso.
Incendio! Expulsor!
Accio. Confringo. Bombardo. Revelio. He must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you over here. I need your help.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Bombarda. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio. Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Let's go! Come on, Highwing! Highwing! Go! Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Mine now, demi-guys. Revelio! Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Здравствуйте, здравствуйте. Прогульчик Екатерина, здравствуйте. 2 лайка, спасибо.
Shine on those boots. Do better. Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Прикольная штука, это оборотное зелье.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
Ну да, Екатерина молодец, конечно, если бы не была бы такой прогульщицей.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Но все равно молодец, конечно, молодец.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new 5th year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
На выходные я дома, на эти выходные. Это хорошо, я как раз, наверное, игру до выходных пройду, а в выходные ничего не будет. Отлично, отлично. Там что осталось у нас? Четверг, пятница, ну да, в принципе, и все. А в субботу и воскресенье стримов не будет, все. Игра пройдена. Екатерина в своем репертуаре. Ну и ладно.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Так, мне нужно найти эльфа. Так, узнать пароль у Скроупа.
I need to speak to you.
Ахаха.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh. Very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new 5th year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
По-моему, я сегодня со всеми уже поговорил.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
У меня пока что не обнаружено. Так, надеюсь, мне дадут передышку. Ух, красивая елочка здесь, кстати. Хоть новогодние праздники уже прошли, но елочку прям зачет. Даже тут 3 елочки, офигеть. Это волшебная игра. Чудесная игра. Превосходная игра. А вот и мой эльф, походу.
Scroop! Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure,
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Apologies, potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Скройтесь, пока действие оборотной зелья не прекратилось.
Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree that the great hall be forthwith decorated.
Так, походу реально уже пора сваливать. Ох, красивый стол. Так, отрыжка пошла. Все, пора валить. А то сейчас меня рассекретит. Точно.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Задание завершено. Шалость удалась. Так, куда дальше идти? Нужно найти какую-то гаргулью. Что за гаргулью? А, вот она. 94. 94 километра нужно преодолеть. Хорошо. Реально шалость удалась. Мне дали напитка. Я превратился в директора и разузнался его секрет. Правда, конечно, сильно изжога потом, после этого напитка. Надо привыкать, конечно. О, еще одна елочка. Это волшебная игра. Чудесная игра. Тут столько всего вообще, всякого добра, загадок. Обалдеть. А вот на следующей неделе будет что-то тоже прикольное. На моем канале, конечно. Так что не забывайте подписаться на канал и бахнуть лайк. Так, его кабинет где-то вообще там наверху. Самой высокой башни. Похоже. Так, а вот эти штуки я так и не разобрал. Конечно, что не значит. Наверняка еще какие-то секреты есть. Много потрясающих картин. Что будет? Что-то будет. А чтобы узнать, что будет, нужно будет зайти, конечно же, на канал на следующей неделе. И наверняка что-то будет. Хи-хи-хи. Так, а я здесь был. Что-то.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Новые приключения ждут. Кстати говоря. Так, какая-то гаргулья. Где она? Что я здесь гаргулью вроде не находил. Вот здесь. Проберитесь в кабинет директора. А как? А, просто открыть дверь. Я думал, здесь надо пароль кому-то сказать. Раньше двери были закрыты. Так, интересно, интересно. Так, а вот здесь что-то есть. Опаньцы. 15 февраля 51 года. Так, 1851. Так, сегодня утром с созерцания хрустального шара меня до крайности горчило. Поначалу я обрадовался, ясно увидев в нем атриум Министерства магии. Я всегда мечтал там работать. Но когда атриум сменился бескрайними рядами металла, на смену радости пришло отчаяние. Так, неужели я обречена прозябать в секторе контроля за метлами? Эта рутина сведет меня с ума. А пока, видимо, следует смириться с тем, что у меня нет склонности к прорицанию. Хотя раз я это чувствую, может все-таки немножко есть. Вероятно. Ага. Красивый сундучок. Ага. Хорошо. Что-то тут прямо и не заметишь эту дверь. Сразу и не заметил. Так, ну что ж, займемся коварными делишками. Ага. Ага. Так.
Revelio.
О. Так. Клевое место. Так, а здесь еще... А, вот это как раз открыть, наверное, можно. Так, а закрыто. Здесь ключ какой-то. Первый раз здесь нахожусь.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Она потом начнет крутиться, но... Все понял. Так, а это что? Где-то здесь бабочка еще должна быть. Что-то за место. Интересно. И здесь ключ, которого у меня нет, видимо. Ага. Какая-то арка еще там была. Ладно, не важно. Наверняка в кабинете директора там еще более круто.
Toujours pure. Revelio.
Так, горгулья у кабинета директора. Лестница, ведущая в кабинете директора, охраняет заколдованная горгуль, которую пускают только те, кто знает пароль. Хотя трудно себе представить хоть кого-нибудь, кто решился бы навестить нынешнего хозяина этого кабинета. Надо быть смельчаком.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
О.
Revelio.
Портрет спящих. Вау, мы в кабинете самого Альбуса Дамблдора. Офигеть. Это да. Всегда мечтал здесь побродить. Подкрывать сундучки.
Revelio.
Так, распределяющая шляпа. Эта зачарованная шляпа была создана 4 основателями Хогвартса, с помощью которой ученики определялись в одни из 4 факультетов школы. Она думает, наверное, что это сделала. Хотя нет, она вроде молчит. Пока меня, в общем, не обнаружили.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio!
Так, чек, средства для укрепления волос, воск для усов, помада, расческа, чесалка. Оплачено лишь малая часть суммы, не забудь направить счет в министерство. А вот это, по-моему, омут памяти. Слушай, клево. Все как в фильме. Хотя здесь еще должна быть птица Феникс вроде. Где-то вот здесь вот она должна быть, в этом районе, но что-то и нет.
That must be the pedestal.
Похоже, мы нашли то, что искали. Ну вот это тоже прям как в фильме про тайную комнату вроде. Когда Гарри Поттер переместился в книжку. Это круто. Феникса нету, да, но...
Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
Что это самое?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve.
Что происходит?
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
О, меня перенесли в прошлое.
Swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me.
Wow.
The first you will need is a cloak.
Мне понадобится мантия. Пробейте через город, чтобы вас не заметили. А как это сделать? Смотри, игра прям нарисованная игра теперь. Черно-белыми этими, короче, фломастерами. Ну да, я же знаю. Ну, у Дамблдора была птица Феникс, там, а у этого нету директора. Ну, тут самого Дамблдора как бы еще нет. Он не родился.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
О. Какая-то жизнь пошла. Так, а как, что делать? Просто, как бы, чтобы меня вообще не обнаружили. Я не могу против них бороться, что ли, получается? В общем, надо как-то пройти здесь. Это пожиратели смерти, наверное. Возможно. Из прошлого. Блин, мне нравится.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right.
Так, нужно уже считать время. Да, это будет, наверное, непросто. Хотя вот сейчас можем. Так, они тут какие-то слепые вроде как немножко. Немножечко слепые. Наверное, им черепушки жмут. Так, лестница прям передо мной. А как вот это вот чуть делал? Вот. Хорошо, сам отошел, молодец. Не, ну вот это уже что-то новенькое. Опа. Смерть. Я думал, это пожиратель смерти просто. Походу меня ищут. Интересное воспоминание. Это как бы вообще прошлое до Хогвартса, может быть.
Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Так, ну явно к ним не надо идти. Надо все это дело обойти. Вот так. Что-то прям жуткие вещи здесь творились, видимо, в 17 веке или в каком. Фига себе, их там прям что-то многовато. А здесь-то как пройти? Я думаю, сейчас пора. Давай. Хорошо, хоть здесь коробки какие-то, яички стоят, тележки. Вот. А вообще запалиться нельзя. Аккуратно, у тебя тень есть. Ну да, здесь просто я этого что-то не видел. Я думал, он не заметит. Так, и где я теперь? Что, вообще все с самого начала? Нет. Хорошо. Это как контрольная точка. В общем, надо было немножко подождать. Какие они стрёмные, реально. Так, вот здесь надо подождать. Вот этот черт меня заметил. Подожди, отвернись, я стесняюсь здесь проходить, когда ты смотришь. Ну, спалился кем-нибудь. Так, теперь перед этим не спалиться, а то стыдно будет потом. За лайки. Просто. Так, хорошо. Проскользнул. На одном дыхании. Так там эта морда смотрит все равно. Как он меня не видит, я не знаю. Так, какой-то другой путь. Так, давай назад. Да. А как назад? Ё-моё. Так, кто-то дверь открыл. Тут такое черно-белое. Сразу не поймешь, куда идти. Так, здесь тоже что-то палевно. Пацаны, а может не надо? А как здесь пройти, интересно? Может они тут хоровод будут водить около стола? Это прям смотрит на меня. Ему даже не стыдно, он не хочет вернуться. Это мой шанс. Так, давай. Давай, хорошо, пошел. Вообще идеально. Так, еще бы такой бы стелс бы работал вот там, в Хогвартсе. Было бы супер. Неужели я подошел? Что это? Таинственная мантия. О, подожди, но я до этого тоже был невидимым. Странная вещь тут творится. То есть я применил заклинание, видимо, невидимость, а это прям мантия-невидимка, да? Блин, прикольно. Так. И что, меня теперь вообще не увидит или увидит? Пойдем проверим. Что, прям вот не увидит? Да, я не... Это же мантия из даров смерти. Там же были дары смерти. Она была магической палочкой, очень сильная. Ну, там сказка такая была, в общем. Другому смерть подарила... Что-то я не помню, что она подарила ему там. Богатство какие-то несмертные вроде. А третий брат попросил мантию, в которой ее не видит даже сама смерть. И то есть вот эта мантия, видимо, на мне сейчас. Все как в этом... Как в Гарри Поттере, в общем. Можешь прям подойти, прям вот показать язычок. Да, они меня не видят. Круто.
This is the way forward. Finally free.
Офигеть.
Where are you, Neve?
Не, это явно игра 2023 года.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Та самая могущественная с палочкой из даров смерти. Бузинная палочка, по-моему.
I've never felt such power.
Офигеть. Опять мурашки. Круто. У нас теперь мантия есть, невидимка и палочка. Просто скидыщ. Все, пол стены нету. Так, надо ее испробовать, конечно, сейчас. Так, что-то у меня... А, у меня заклинание не меняется. Интересно. Интересно, интересно. Не, эта игра меня каждый день удивляет чем-то. Ну что, станцуем? Воу. Хорошо. Я махаюсь против самой смерти. Вот это да. Фига себе, я надрал задницу самой смерти. Или все еще впереди, конечно. Мне кажется, все еще впереди, конечно. То есть это как помощники смерти, возможно. Мне придется сражаться вот с той мордой, короче. Большой. Что-то знакомое место, кстати. Здрасте. Че и псины тут какие-то. Могущественная палочка. Так, хорошо. Понял. Воу. И сокрушающая фаталочка. Оу. Это еще не все, да? А я-то что-то расслабился. Окей. Этот замес. Реально могущественная палочка. Скидыч просто. Ага. Это задание. Таинственное, мрачное. Я в шоке. Так, видимо, сейчас будет замес с боссом. Интересненько. Ну да. У меня чуйка прям такие вещи. О. Она типа такая наблюдает за мной. Окей. Воу. Баллон. Так, я оставил тут. Отлично. Походу этого надо валить, они бесконечны. Хорош. Хорош, там сзади кто-то. Алло. Че, еще один такой же? Это шутка такая. Окей. Просто прошел спам. Так, опять камень в лицо прилетел. Жесть. Вот это, конечно, тут замесик такой, что-то прям плотный. А где мне лечилки брать? Может, ну его нафиг? Сколько еще таких троллей? А, и уже еще 2 тролля, отлично. Превосходно. Лечилки долой, кстати. Это, конечно, шикарно. Придется сколько раз это приходить придется. Ну все. Гав-гав. Ну, оказывается, палочка не такая уж и могущественная. Супер. Короче, просто забросали тебя врагами, и все. Скучно. Однотипными врагами забросали, и все. Отлично. Не, ну если честно, это говно какое-то просто. А потом там еще какой-нибудь в конце говнище полнейший пойдет. Понятно. Да, магия длилась недолго. Просто вот когда начинается вот это душнило, просто стояние на одном месте, дубасишь этих врагов 3 часа, а в итоге там находишь какой-то, не знаю, говнище в конце еще. Это портит опять впечатление об игре. Сейчас опять будет просто тупорылое стояние на одном месте. Унылое говно, унылого говна.
Depulsor, Descender. Depulsor, Bombarder, Descender. Depulsor, Bombarder. Depulsor, Descender, Bombarder, Defender. Depulsor, Descender, Bombarder. Depulsor, Descender, Bombarder. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder.
Просто душное говнище. Просто.
Depulsor, Descender. Depulsor. Bombarder. Depulsor, Bombarder. Depulsor, Bombarder. Depulsor, Descender, Bombarder. Bombarder. Depulsor. Bombarder. Depulsor, Defender. Protego. Depulsor, Bombarder. Depulsor, Descender. Bombarder. Depulsor, Descender. Bombarder. Bombarder. Depulsor, Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor, Descender. Depulsor, Descender. Bombarder. Depulsor, Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Depulso. Descendo. Potato. Stupefy. Depulso. Bombarda. Stupefy. Bombarda. Depulso. Potato. Depulso. Bombarda. Depulso. Bombarda. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Potato. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. 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 Potato. Stupid. Bombarda. Depulso. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Depulso. Bombarda. Depulso. Bombarda. 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 Defendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Defendo. Depulsor, Descender, Bombarder. 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 Depulsor, Descender. Depulsor, Bombarder. Bombarder. Depulsor, Descender. Bombarder. Bombarder. Potato. Depulsor, Descender. Depulsor. Depulsor, Descender. Bombarder. Depulsor, Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Depulsor, Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Bombarder.
Ну и кто теперь здесь батя? Сосать. Батя сказал сосать. Я батя. А батя говорит сосать. Моя волшебная палочка самая крутая. Опа. Сосать. Да, да. Вот она, сладкая победа. Или это еще не победа?
simple stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners.
I can't believe she's dead.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Neve, why?
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
А, это философский камень, по-моему. Точняк. То есть здесь все три реликвии собрали. Могущественная палочка, мантия-невидимка и философский камень. Это дары смерти. Точно. А она умерла, типа, молодой такой, да? Ну и, то есть, ну да. Точнее, погиб он молодой.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Посмотрите воспоминания Неоф Фиджеральд. Блин, ну чем вот дальше проходишь, конечно, потом уже интереснее становится. Чем вот эта муторная, конечно, боевка тут с этими с однотонными врагами. Ну, сейчас вот опять интерес пошел. Но батя все-таки дал всем соснуть.
No light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Кот у бати красавчик. А, ну да, еще одна статуя. В общем, это третья статуя. Потом еще надо будет в финале четвертую найти.
Remember that, as you witness my memory.
Сейчас мы погрузимся в воспоминания, значит, последнее воспоминание. Печально, конечно, все это.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Nia, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Обалденная игра. Прям вообще отлично, отлично.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Ага, ну что ж, прекрасно. Видимо, осталось еще последнее испытание. Дело в кармане. Шикардос, шикардос. Ну что ж, у меня на этом все. Спасибо всем за внимание. Увидимся на следующем стриме. Всем пока и до новых встреч. Так, в общем, нас завалили новыми письмами.
Never suspected it held the secrets it did.
Окей, будем разбираться в следующий раз. Всем пока и до новых встреч.